Good grief. Nah, to my knowledge, I didn't have a cursed weapon. To my knowledge. That doesn't mean that it wasn't happening, but... to my knowledge, I didn't have a cursed weapon. That was devastating. Yeah, again, that's not typically an enemy that I struggle with, but I got my ass beat there. Good grief, man. That left me just a little bit, like, stunned. I haven't been dumpstered like that in a while. Ooh. Get the fuck out of here. Urgh! Can't believe I'm taking such stupid damage today. You know what? Tactics. I want tactics. There. It's gonna be a tactics run. I want a ranged attack. And a gnarly one at that. I'm grumbly. I'm not good at knife dance, or at least I don't see the value in it yet. Backwards. I've already kind of botched this floor, so maybe I'll slow down on the next one and just try to get my 60. Y'all have got me wanting food, but I don't know that I can go on record as saying y'all are making me hungry. I don't feel like I can go on record saying I'm hungry, but I can go on the record saying I would like to eat right now. That big breakfast is just kind of sitting in me. Oh, that's right, the stairs were down over here. I think. Oh no, I lied. The stairs were below me. I do like stun grenades. I don't know the dump truck song. There are no baddies left. Well, I take that back. There is a scroll of power that I'm gonna go get. Oh, let me see that thong, baby. That thong, 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 thong. What's about Thong Song by Cisco? I hope I'm wrong about this, unless I don't know anything about this dude as a man, but like, didn't he die? Or am I just assuming that everyone's died? Ugh, I can't believe I lost my 30. I have no money. Not dead. Cisco's 44. I mean, yeah, I assumed that if that, I mean, like, you know, fucking Coolio's dead, and I don't think Coolio was very old. Oh shit, but you all share a birthday. I was wondering, that was very fast. You Googled that very quickly, but I guess, yeah, if you just know that. Mine was, what's the name of the painter who did the, maybe not the Scream. The one who did all the melting clocks. Not Edvard Munch. What's the name of the melting clock painter? Yeah, Coolio was only like 50. Dali. I share a birthday with Salvador Dali. That's really about it. There's not a lot of famous May 11th birthdays. May 11th birthdays. Louis Farrakhan. Salvador Dali. Jeffrey Donovan, if you guys like Burn Notice. Tim Blake Nelson, if you like world-renowned character actors. Corey Monteith, I guess, if you like Glee. Natasha Richardson, if you like feeling the rain on your skin. No one else can do it for you, only you can let it in. Cam Newton, if you like quarterbacks who have peaked. Mike Lupica, if you used to watch ESPN. Guys, honestly can't like Zeke clearly has lost a step. I'll not argue that. Zeke has lost a step. But it blows my mind that both Cam Newton and Ezekiel Elliott continue to stay on the free agency market. Oh, Lucky Duck. I like Lizzo. She seems really sweet. Plus, she posts TikToks of her trying out TikTok-inspired food trends. So, like, if there's a food hack or something like that, she... Like, the Keith Lee Chipotle food hack, she was, like, on tour. And was just kind of like, well, y'all had to know. Y'all had to know that with, you know, with this hitting the grid the way it did, that I was 100%, you know, even though I'm on tour, I'm going to go out and pick it up. And I was like, hell yeah. Tell me for real, Lizzo, is it good or is it all hype? I trust you. You don't need the approval of the fucking TikTok community, the TikTok food community, to validate your choices. That said, I still haven't had it. Out of all of that, I'm most curious about trying the vinaigrette. Yeah, Zeke's last play as a Cowboy. Potentially, they could sign him at like a ridiculously reduced rate and basically keep him on as like a goal line back. But potentially, Zeke's last play as a cowboy is going to be getting absolutely fucking dumpstered at center for a trick play that went sideways. Forgot that Cam backed up Tim Tebow in college. I feel like as recently as a couple years ago, people were still trying to make Tim Tebow fucking happen.
Of the newest denizen of the cave.
Oh. Tony, what's going on? Tier 1, 13 months. I appreciate the shit out of you. Thank you, thank you. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yeah, I'll do bomb damage. And then Cam got Gus paid at Auburn. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think the reason that I was getting my ass kicked so bad, on that last run, nailed it. Nailed it. You ever second guess yourself? I think the reason I got my ass kicked so bad on that last run was I think I was so hard into brutality that I didn't gain myself any health. I think he was hitting for his normal amount. I just had way less health than I normally do. Woo! That shouldn't have worked. Tim Tebow tried to make it as the QB. Everyone wanted to be a tight end. He signed as the tight end, and everyone just realized it just wasn't it. I think Tim Tebow's only got one less playoff win than fucking Dak Prescott. I saw a weatherman in Mississippi yesterday. That's not the end of the story. Can you imagine how fucking lame that would be if it was? I saw a weatherman in Mississippi yesterday who was talking about the weather. Surprise, surprise. He was talking about the weather. He said, looking forward to the week ahead, it's going to be like the Cowboys. It's going to peak in the 90s. And I was like, motherfucker, I will find out where you live. I was just sitting here eating all-dressed potato chips, minding my own business, popping through TikTok, having a good day. And you show up with this bullshit? I don't think so. I'm gonna find your address. And then I'm gonna sadly concede to you that you're correct and then walk against the wind into the sunset. But still, I'm coming. Where are you getting all-dressed chips? Clancy's, Aldi. Aldi has an all-dressed chip from their, I don't know if it's their in-house brand, but it's the one that they sell. Aldi's got an all-dressed chip, and it's a little more vinegary than I'm used to, but I dig it. I don't mind when things get vinegary. So Clancy's at Aldi's has all-dressed chips, and they are really fucking good. They are not exactly the flavor of all-dressed that you're gonna be used to, but they're a little more vinegar heavy, but I don't mind it. I killed a bag of those in a very short period of time. Aldi. Ah, so good. Anyway. Yeah, I didn't know either. Amber of all people was like, I got you a bag of all-dressed chips, and I was like, I don't even know how you would go about doing that. And she was like, I just picked them up at Aldi. I just went and bought a shitload of chips at Aldi's. It's funny because they kind of try too hard to explain what they are on the bag, because I think they just know that most Americans don't know what all-dressed chips are. So they kind of go too hard in explaining what all-dressed chips are on the bag, where they're like, have you ever wanted chips that were salt and vinegar and barbecue and have a hint of ketchup? I was like, dog, that's too much. You've explained too much. You've over-explained the product. Don Draper in Mad Men said every time we say "and then," a housewife in Kansas loses attention. Every time we say "and then," some housewife in the Midwest tunes out on us. Just say "all dressed are amazing" with a zingy tomato flavor. Never heard of that brand? I think it has to just be Aldi's in-house brand, old Clancy's. They're good. Clancy's chips are good. There's a part of me that as a kid, I used to get very upset that my mom would,
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
I used to get upset that my mom would, value shop and buy off-brands. My peak in my brain as a 12-year-old of opulence and success was that I would buy Tide. I would buy name brand detergent. I used to remember, even though I didn't do the laundry. Oh shit, I do love throwable objects even more than I love the freezing thing. That's what we're doing. That's our thing. Even though I wasn't the one who did the laundry, I would always walk through the store with my mom and see her throw the fucking Shopko brand into the cart and be like, ugh, one day we're gonna be able to afford to get Tide. Now I'm the grown-up and I'm like, this generic brand is just as good. These Clancy's chips are way better than Lay's and they are 50 cents less a bag. We'll stick with this, thank you and good day. Dawn dish soap's the only thing where I'll buy the upsell. Emberheart tier 1, 15 months. It's an in-house brand, and of course they're out of stock. It's because all dressed chips are amazing. I'd never had them before chat turned me onto them. I'd never had them before chat. Specifically, Canadians in chat turned me onto them. There are a lot of things that I had not really trifled with before. Oh, you prick! I was in the 30s. I thought I got him with the ice, and I did not. Terry's chocolate oranges, Jaffa cakes, all dressed potato chips. There have been a lot of things that chat has turned me on to. That were better than I could have possibly anticipated. I used to be mad when my dad bought generic tortilla chips and not Tostitos. Then I bought my own groceries and saw why. 99 times out of 100, the generic brand is, if not the exact same stuff, repackaged just fine. Dawn is one of the only products that when we were in advertising school, the advertising school that I was in was sometimes you're putting lipstick on a pig. Most times you're putting lipstick on a pig. But one of the few times that we've ever seen that a product is just demonstrably better than everything else on the product and worth the extra money is Dawn. And it was because whatever formula they've got cuts through grease so effectively that it is the only brand environmentalists will use to clean up animals in an oil spill. Because it's gentle but so stupidly effective that it'll just cleave oil off of baby ducks and whatever. And not hurt them. And so otherwise the ad school was just otherwise you're just gonna have to dig. For everything else that you're gonna sell, you're just gonna have to dig for some bullshit reason. There was one professor that I had who said that she was getting drunk on a vodka that she was trying to sell, and she and her art director were just sitting there going this is just a fucking vodka. I don't know what to say about this. And at one point they were drunk at 1 in the morning, and she went to pour herself another martini, and like did like this little flourish because she was just loopy. And that's what they ended up selling, was the special thing about the vodka was that it tastes a little better when you did a little wrist flourish at the end of pouring it. Wasn't true, but they had nothing else because it was just some bullshit middle of the road vodka that didn't taste good, didn't cost less, didn't have a rich story or history. So it was like XYZ vodka, it's all in the wrist. They were like, we have to sell something. And they're like, well, we don't have anything special about this product. And I was like, well, we gotta make something up then. We're like, oh, well, we'll say it's slightly fancy, cheap vodka. That is the cheap vodka that you buy to make mid-tier martinis. And we'll showcase that by doing it's all in the wrist, where it's like shaken, not stirred. Where you're just like, oh, okay, well, you do a little flourish at the end and the vodka tastes a little bit better than the brand right next to it that costs the same. I remember hearing stories like that. I had the assignment I was on when I dropped out of school was make canned vegetables sexy again. And I was sitting there staring at 2 cans of Jolly Green Giant green beans and Del Monte corn. And I was just going back and forth between these two with Northern Lion on my laptop. And I sat up and went, fuck this, I'm doing Twitch. And I closed my laptop and I put the cans and my laptop back in my bag and walked right back to my car. Drove home and told Amber, I was like, I think I'm quitting graduate school. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go back to content creation. I think I'm fucking done with this. I will say, Tribal, to the credit of the school that I was at, or at least like, I had one copywriter who every project he wanted me to do, I can do this and talk at the same time. I had one copywriter who wanted all, oh. You guys would be doing me a fucking huge solid if you'd stop fucking throwing bombs at me. So I had one copywriter who wanted everything that we did to kind of like be art. Fun fact, this same copywriting professor was the professor who directed the Van Halen Right Now video. So he was the owner of like an MTV Moon Man for best direction in a music video for whatever year Van Halen's Right Now came out. He was in the guy who was like, this should be art. We've plucked, basically his thing was, you are artists and writers. You are artists and writers and creatives. We have plucked from museums and Hollywood and the entertainment industry at large. And we have made you cogs in the corporate machine. So at the very least, the work that you create should reflect that. Frantic sword, critical hit when you have less than 50% health. I mean... I'll hold on to it. So that was teacher number 1. Teacher number 2, to his credit, did say that every ad that you did should be like a PSA. Every ad that you did, his thing was kind of like, he wanted every ad to be the way B2B marketing was, where at the very least you got to the end of the ad and you felt like you like truly learned something about the product, even if you did it in an artistic way. But like one of his favorite ads that a student did was their job was to pick something to sell. Like they got to pick whatever they wanted to sell. Without limits, without any sort of constraints, pick whatever you want and sell it. And so this one girl who went on to work at Google out of the brand center, she sold planet Earth as though aliens were buying. and she wanted a cool shot for her promo video, so she got a GoPro, attached it essentially to a weather balloon, sent the GoPro up to the edge of space, tracked it with a GPS, like a GPS RFID chip or something. Went and picked it up in some farmer's field, boxed it back up, and took it back to Best Buy and got her money back. But not before she got a shot from her video from the edge of space over Richmond, Virginia. And then she handed this thing back. She handed this thing back to Best Buy in the box. It still worked and was fine and everything, but she handed this thing back to Best Buy in the box and said, nah, I just changed my mind about owning a GoPro. And they went, oh, okay, cool. The next person who gets that GoPro is never gonna know that that GoPro has been to the fucking edge of space. But yeah, like that was his thing, was like anytime that he had to sell something, his big thing was, every time he had to sell something, his big thing was that he wanted to find out some useful or interesting piece of information that he could then pass on to the viewer at large. And it was pretty funny because it was not either one of those teachers who told me the story about the flick of the wrist thing, which I found like kind of reprehensible, where I was just like, yeah, I get it, you gotta do something. But I was like, that is really just some genuinely, that is genuinely just some bullshit that you pulled out of your ass. And I was pretty disillusioned by it. That was neither one of those professors. That story came from the lady who ran the whole goddamn school. They used to tell crazy stories as like points of pride, because they were all basically all divorced. They were all kind of at some point in time or another, it seemed like, sleeping with each other because they were the only ones around each other all the time. And they tell stories about like, oh yeah, I once worked for a copywriter who was like a young Jewish woman, liberal, but her firm tasked her with getting this horrible conservative elected. So she worked on this guy's presidential campaign and got him elected, and he enacted a whole bunch of horrible policies that she didn't agree with, but she did the job that she was tasked with. Once in a while, you're gonna get offered like a cigarette company or something like that, and you're gonna have to decide whether or not your morals are worth not paying your bills or whatever. I was like, God damn, you guys are saying this like it's good. Why are you guys clapping yourselves on the fucking back about this stuff? I met Van Halen in New York City in 2018 while working with one of his gear managers. Super nice guy and understandably cocky. I got to play one of his Frankenstrats. I think I have a picture of it somewhere. That's amazing. Yeah, Martha went to space for her project. What did you do? I did a diorama. Neat. PowerPoint. I did a little shadow box. I'm lean on cash this run. Ammo me, please. Nope, not doing that. So anyway, I did like what I had one copywriting professor who was always trying to find me, always trying to find ways to tell truthful stories about the brands you were representing in an artistically meritorious way. And I had another copywriting professor who was just like, you know that feeling you get when you get sucked in? You know that feeling you get when you get sucked into a really good documentary? Well, okay, imagine if you will that you're watching the History Channel, but a long time ago, when the History Channel used to still run documentaries and not just reality TV. Do you remember the feeling, those of you who are old enough to have done this, do you remember the feeling you would get when you would sit down and be like, let's see what's on? And you'd watch the History Channel and some documentary about fucking World War II or aliens or ghosts or the history of farming corn or whatever would come on. And you'd be like, oh, this looks interesting. And the next thing you know is 90 minutes of your life would be gone. And you're like, oh, I guess I just watched a 90-minute documentary about the history of farming corn. You win this time, History Channel. Exactly. I loved that shit. And in the mind of my copywriting professor, that was your job as a copywriter for brands. I got hit. That was your job as a copywriter for brands, was to find those stories. Was to find those stories and tell them in a way that John Q. Public would actually be intrigued by it and potentially consider purchasing said product. Pogman, what's going on, homie? I tried to gift you a sub in Justin's channel last night and it just wouldn't go through. I didn't know if you were already subbed there and it wasn't showing, or just if Twitch says they want to make money but are just so bad at it that they can't take money when it's handed to them. I know what my fucking... Are you... Is this a joke to you, game? I had a meeting at work once. I had to watch a 2-hour presentation on their tree growing process. Was it interesting? Kaz would do things like Kaz was the name of the professor, but Kaz would do things like he got hired to like sell a sports car brand. And the sports car brand was I'm gonna do one just to get that big health bump. The sports car brand, I don't remember what it was, but it was big in like F1, or it was big in F1, and it was big in the what do you call it? With not the Grand Prix, the ones where you do like a bunch of off-roading, you do a bunch of terrain stuff, you do it over like continents, like the rallies, I think. Like rallycross, where it's you're doing like sand dunes and you're going down into like rainforests and shit like that. So he found out about this one major rallycross and this car that had like reputably the best car, like it was the Michael Jordan of cars. And apparently it was like stolen and ransomed. And so he turned that story into an ad, whereas like our cars are so good, they're not stolen, they're ransomed. And I was like, fuck, that's really good. That makes me lean in and go, wait, what? What's the story behind that? And then he'd do ads based on the story of like, these cars don't get stolen, they get ransomed. He would find cool shit like that, and he would get excited about us finding cool shit like that. Whoa, Twitch, bad at what they do? I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it myself. I still don't know exactly what this exchange is about. Yeah, I found the work in grad school for copywriting fun. I found it interesting. I can't just dive down through that, huh? Noted. Today I learned. I need to get enough money for mods. I need throwable objects to pierce. Or ricochet or something. I also need to just be using this kind of shit. Like, it's time consuming, but like, where am I going so fast? It does look cool when I do that, though. Hey! Ah. Survival weapons are just too slow for me. The fuck? I think that dude hit his own man. Good, fuck him. It's like a John Wick fight. Bing, bing, bang, bang. Slapping back and forth between the two of them. Ooh, now I'm starting to get like legit hungry. Backstab. I love you, throwable objects. You're the best around. It's a long way down. Boss fight. Have I not gotten Explorer's thing, the Explorer's Edge yet, or whatever? Oh, because I haven't finished exploring the surface. I'm a big dumb idiot. Answered my own question. Damn, and I accidentally got 60? What a wild ride we've gone on here. Where are we going? I don't like it. I didn't get the stun I was looking for. That's alright, we got our 60, whatever. Who cares? Let's go look around a little bit more. We might as well finish it out. Oh, I see. I see. spaghetti and meatballs starting to sound real good. I love you throwing objects! Isn't there a... Nope. I was saying there's something hidden on the back side here. There's stuff hidden down here, but I'll be damned if I know where they are, and I'm not willing to blow my health trying to get to it. Let's go boss fight. Hopefully this one turns out better. Can't believe I got 60. I was not paying attention. Well, if we're gonna pick up the sword and hold on to it for a little bit, then we owe it to ourselves to go ahead and replace the shitty one. Finally top some of these off. Shots leave a trail of flames. God, those good. 40% to a bleeding target, 40% to a burning target, 60% to a bleeding target. Oh, I need something that... I need something that does bleeding. Nope. Nope. I gotta get bleeding on one of these. Poison's good. Burns. Shit. Okay. Shots pierce isn't bad. I'll keep rolling until one of those comes up with bleeding. Bleeding would be good. I should be okay with the concierge. I've been wrong before. Tickle me and rub my belly. Oh, you prick. I was gonna hit you with this. I was gonna hit you with the Galdern. I was gonna hit you with the Galdern stun grenade, but then you went and ruined it. Went and ruined it by stabbing me a split second before I could. It is nice to stun lock the living shit out of him. I think over time that's gonna not be worth as much. We did not perfect that, unfortunately. Where's my forge guy? I passed him. He's back here, huh? There he is. 40% to burn. It's not bad. Poison. Bleeding, bleeding. I'd love to get one of these bleeding. We'll see. I do really like the stun grenade, though. Stun grenade is going to give me the opportunity to get behind some of these assholes and give them the business. This Stilt Village? Let's go Stilt Village. It's been a minute. I am genuinely getting hungry now. I can hold out. Wee. Stop throwing your children at me. I tell you what, I told that lady at Walmart, stop throwing your fucking kids at me. I can wait. Good shit, Owl. Food. I think this is where I slow down a little bit. Not because I'm trying to get 60 kills in a row. I think it's just like... I think it just benefits me to not try to rush through this. Oh, you're doing great. Keep it up. I was gonna say, Owl, keep going. Jesus, yeah. Don't slow down. Oh no, that was not. I thought that was like emeralds and shit coming to me. That was an arrow directly to my hood. That's where I keep my head. Uh-oh. This seems. Holy water. Holy water vial on the ground, creating a pillar of fire, dealing damage quickly and burning its enemies. This seems very good. Fuck me, I love you, stun grenade. Never forget that. Never forget that. Oh no. Fool me once, asshole! This owl has zero chill. And I'm here for it. Whoa! That is something. Are we still calling the owl daddy? Daddy, chill! A little bit, yeah. This owl does give off strong daddy vibes. What do you got for me? You know what's weird is that I don't have any, like... Today is one of those odd days where I don't feel like I have an out-of-control food craving that exists from a restaurant. Today is one of those rare days where I feel like... Get out of here. Nope, nailed it. Today's one of those rare days where it's like, whatever I have in the fridge sounds fine. I don't have anything in particular that's got me all gummed up of just like, oh man, I kill for... Some of the recent ones have been like, I've been craving a Reuben again, as always. I've been craving like fish and chips. I feel like I've been craving good fish and chips for a while. But for whatever reason today, I feel homemade spaghetti and meatballs would be just fine. I'm not like trying to talk myself out of a rash expense. Cheesesteak sounds great. I mean, like, it all sounds good, don't get me wrong. A cheesesteak sounds great, banh mi sounds... It all sounds good. If somebody walked in this room and handed XYZ to me, I'd be totally fine with it. Yeah, sorry, Owl. I am gonna get hit in future levels. Like if somebody came in and handed me like a good burger or fish and chips or whatever, I'd be like, holy shit, that sounds really good, I'll eat that. But there's no one thing right now that's like haunting me. There's no one thing that like lives in my brain where I'm like, oh man, if I can bait chat somehow into giving me blah blah blah, that would be such a big victory. But yeah, weirdly today I feel fine. I am having burgers and hot dogs later, which helps. I am having burgers and hot dogs later. So I do have junk food on the way. I'll be making my own patties. I'll be making my own patties and eating the Kirkland Signature brand hot dogs, which are really good. If I'm able to come, do you want me to bring anything? I feel like right now, the only things I've really have asked people to bring, I don't have any plans for dessert. And I'm light on sides. Like, I don't have any fries, I don't have any chips. Yeah, I don't have any desserts and I don't have any chips. We have Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, Capri Sun for the kids, and beer for the grown-ups, but I don't have any, yeah, I don't have any desserts and I don't have a lot of sides. I have I actually have a tub of Costco fully loaded potato salad, because I wanted potato salad. Ooh. Yeah, dude, I can't wait for that. Sorry, chat, I can't talk about that. At some point, you'll know all about the ooh, but it can't be right now because of NDAs. So I did get a tub of potato salad, but there's a part of me that's like, you know, ranch-style beans. I've had baked beans, pasta salad. Yo, when we were at Lucid's place, Ginger made a pasta salad that was so vinegary and cold, like a cold noodle pasta salad. That shit was, I wasn't gonna have carbohydrates because we had to go, I say we had to go. We were going to Thai food with, we were going to Thai food with Dartorn hours after we got to Lucid's place. So I was like, listen, we'll eat some of the good food. We'll eat some of the good food at Lucid's place, but let's try to stick to like the burgers and whatnot. Ow. Dude, the Holy Rain just did crazy damage. So I convinced myself that I wasn't gonna eat any like Wilco made kind of just dynamite mac and cheese. I'm not really a mac and cheese guy, but it had a like a hint of truffle in it, and it was really creamy. So I did find myself kind of noshing on that. But for real, that cold noodle sort of that cold noodle vinegary spaghetti salad that Ginger made at Luce's place fucking haunts my dreams. In a perfect world, somebody would bring me that. But otherwise, just general sides would be... General sides and desserts would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, the cultist outfit is like a pajama day. Yeah, elote would be good. Dagger Hilt, what's going on? Welcome back. I don't know how the potato salad from Costco is. They had a red potato salad, and they had a fully loaded potato salad. I personally think I would have rather had the red. I got a big old culinary boner for red potatoes. Wasn't there another door I was supposed to unlock back here? Maybe not. But I got the fully loaded one because I thought children coming to this would be more excited about eating fully loaded baked potato flavors more so than they would be excited to eat sort of traditional red potato salad. I guess once you've done whatever you do over here, that's all she wrote. Yeah, corn to roast, although we are going to have a lot of people here, so it'd have to be a lot of corn. But otherwise, yeah, I'm generally set with, like, it wouldn't be extravagant, but everyone's going to have food, everyone's going to have drink, and we're going to have some silent fireworks to watch. So I've done my part. I've done my part. Bleeding and stunned, biters, 15% damage. Frozen versus stunned. Burning oil. Anyone got burning oil? I can get behind that. Bleed. Nobody applies bleeding. Fine. I swung for the fences, chat. Swinging for the fences again. I hate it. We've done poorly. We had some synergies, now we have virtually none. Bitch and Bucha sent me an email in response to what I sent the other day during your activation. They're looking into shipping logistics since I'm nearish. They're sending stuff to me for free to see how it ships. Once they are Kentucky, they just got a loyal customer. That shit was so good, dude. Like, oh, he's back! Our boy came home! Hooray! Look at that. Our stun grenade boy came home. Yeah, man, I genuinely was terrified that I was gonna be pursing my lips and swallowing my pride and be like, vinegar water. I was genuinely sad when that was done. I liked that very much. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think about it. I don't want to be an asshole and be like, I had very low expectations. Not about them, but about the product in general. I had never had, oh Jesus. I had never had kombucha at all. And so just the way that everybody described it did not sound appetizing to me. But I was like, whatever, 50 bucks is 50 bucks. And Noah assured me it was not a garbage product, which just had to be enough for me. But it like, not to put it on the same... Not to put it on the same tier as fucking Mountain Dew. But when I did that Mountain Dew activation... These pricks. Oh, that is 10% damage reduction. But yeah, that Mountain Dew activation I took for Call of Duty, I got it and we all just went, oh chat, I can't wait to drink this Mountain Dew. And we all looked at each other and I took the first one down, like I took the first like slug of it down and everybody looks at me and goes, so? And I was like, fuck me, I enjoy that. And they're like, no, you don't. And I was like, I actually, I actually think I like that. Oh boy. I like that very much. What a bummer. They sent me an offer from Maryland too. Yeah, like I said, I had low expectations because I just never imagined that I would like it. But I was genuinely chuffed when I got it. Yeah. Consider me so advised, counselor. I'd be worried about it if they were ever here outside of that one time, you know what I mean? But yeah, consider me so advised. The hell is that? So anywho, yeah, like I was shocked when I liked Mountain Dew that one time. I was shocked when I liked I was shocked when I liked the Mountain Dew. I was shocked when I liked kombucha, or at least that kombucha. Yeah. That was something else. Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I don't think it's a thing unless we make it a thing. But I don't think it's a thing. We'd have to go out of our way to make it. I think it doesn't become a thing until we announce that it might be a thing. Where the fuck am I? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a thing. Yeah, y'all have to let me know when that shows up how you feel about it. I wanna see if I just had an unreasonably low bar, or if it is genuinely as palate pleasing as I thought. It was way more subtle than I thought it would be. I thought it would be more aggressive. I'm glad it wasn't. I don't think I could. I love vinegar, but I don't like, you know, I don't want to have vinegar in my fucking beverages, you know? But I found it to be incredibly refreshing. I got the Mr. McGiblet song from The League stuck in my head right now. Every time I start racking up backstabs on these idiots, all I can think to myself is, tickle me and rub my belly. Tickle me and rub my belly. A local store near me is still sipping vinegar and I love it. Damn. That's intense. I'm saying it's neither good nor bad. Oh, I thought I could get him. I did get him. Just not before he hit me twice. Bell tower key. I have a key of what feels like every kind, but not the bell tower key. God, you guys remember when thrown objects used to create a fire trail? Those were the days. What have I done? Blackberry vinegar is so good, especially when you mix it with soda water. I give it a shot. Color me intrigued. I can, you know, I can generally announce with some modicum of confidence what I will and won't like, but I'll try everything, especially if almost anybody else on the planet is gassed up about something. Like, oh yeah, you wouldn't think this works, but it does. Yeah, if somebody's like, oh man, you wouldn't believe that this works, but it absolutely works, blah, 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 blah. Then that usually is enough to get my attention. I'm gonna murder you. Ow, he's gonna murder me! Plot twist! Holy shit! Sorry, I didn't do nearly as much damage as I had hoped, slapping the shit out of all of them in a corner. This is a weapon that if you can hit people in the back does a lot of damage, but it doesn't do really cock all if you're just kind of pinching them with it while they're facing you in a big huddle. I just got muscadine cider that I'm gonna see if I can ferment into muscadine wine. That sounds nice. Ah, Joe and Nikki, that sucks. Yeah, it is a strongly worded email from the front, but devastating from behind. I will bury you in the rubble of your sin. Kebab. Ooh, chocolate malts. I mean, that also sounds good. I'm not craving it, though. Like, again, I would eat it if somebody handed me one. But I'm not feeling like going out of my way for it. I feel like an imposter in my own body right now. Maybe my body's just feeling freaked out from the early morning assault that was my poop. I haven't messed with that yet. Excuse me. I think I'm just gonna save my money for rerolls. For mod reroll, like modification rerolls. Hope it burned! What do you got for me? Probably not. Oh, he's not in there anymore. My man disappeared. Not him, though. I can smell you. Infantry bow's not gonna just be a second slot item, is it? Infantry bow's gonna insist on taking up the whole thing. Is that what I take to fight Dracula? Oh my god, it does just take up the second slot. What if we did that? What if it's just a ranged, like a funky little ranged attack? The Assassin's Dagger is going to work on the assumption that we can get really close to him. And I don't know that I can get really close to him or stay there. Backpack. Yeah, backpack. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, I like where your head is. I have options. There's a light on. Oh, there's many lights on. Maybe I should just start getting used to my ranged weapon now. Oh boy. I need money. I have 3 gold. My aching balls. This prick killed me last time. Five Guys sounds good. I haven't had Five Guys in forever. I hate that. Yeah, kiss my ass, dude. Things are going different this time, aren't they? Okay, that one hurt. Not gonna lie. Still haven't quite figured that one out. Fuck me, dude. 3,100 damage? Drop holy water? Holy water hurts everything on the screen. I don't have to hit the shot. It literally just... that burns everything on the screen for around 3,500 damage. I think that just gets recycled. Yeah, stun grenade's doing great work. I'm torn between... I wasn't liking the speed on that. What were you? What's a trap? Brutal. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So we want, I think, barbed tips. Maybe networking? Hunter's Instinct. And networking. That's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm getting hungry. It is noon. So I guess that makes sense. I'll do it once we're done. I'll eat once we're done with Dead Cells. Noted. I can't say I'm sold on this either. I feel like this is taking too long. Note to self. We're in the market. We're in the market for another main. This sounded like a good idea, but I forgot how slow these things fire. And it's not doing a lot of damage when we do make contact. I wouldn't mind the quick bow. The quick bow would be good. Maybe we can find that somewhere. Oh, you like Fish, what's going on? This is the cultist robe. I have no idea when they added it. I only started playing this game. I fucking can't fire a shot. I only started playing this game like 2 weeks ago. I hate myself. That's true, it wasn't built for the small guys, for what it's worth. Dracula. Man. I am working. Oh my god, I am busy. I do not have time to entertain you, my guy. Well, for what it's worth, I definitely feel like our left and right trigger are sorted. You know what I mean? Like, if I can just figure out this main weapon, I'll be pretty well set, I think.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Oh my god. Raziel's Vault, tier 1, 38 months. Not always here, but always supporting. Damn, yeah, that is a name I have not said in a minute. I hope life is treating you well, and I'm happy to see you here. At all. Thrilled. I will take your support whenever I can lay my hands on it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I hope the world is in the business of giving you good business. Treating me well, got a promotion, so even more busy. Hell yeah, dude. We celebrate big W's like that, for sure. Congratulations, man. Sorry, I'm dialed in because this was a really good run, and I'm trying some stuff with it, and it's arguable about whether or not it's working. I'm gonna leave that there in case I pick up a melee weapon. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that, lunch is gonna have to happen here soon. It's just a cat! Damn. Oh, that one got me, damn. I hate how much damage I'm taking right now. I might find food. This is a lot. This is a lot to try to... My gears are definitely changed here. This prick right here. Alright, well, maybe I'll top off. Maybe just a little health couldn't hurt. I gotta do that in the different order. I gotta do that left trigger, right trigger, not right trigger, left trigger. Damn, there's nothing there. Come on, show me something interesting. Man, that is not what I mean, and you know it. You know it, game, in your sad, bitter little heart. You know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I cannot pick that weapon up. You asshole game. Get out. My God. In your bitter, shit shitty Jaded Heart game, you know I can't. Oh, Jesus. I envisioned that doing more damage somehow. Frick. Stupid ass Pokemon looking bitch. This is a big ass zone for sure. What do you got? Quick bow! Dude, we called it! Quick bow's the shit. This is what I was asking for. I love quick bow. Oh shit. Alright, well, here we are, Taffy. Don't suck. I fucked up. Yeah, if that homing bow was just, yeah, exactly. If it was 2x as fast as it is, it would not be bad. Oh boy. Is it still holy water? Because I don't have to aim holy water? Dude, I'm not gonna have any health refills either, because I just used all my health. If I was doing damage just by being near the Tesla coil, I would do it. Oh, I'm not getting rid of stun grenade. If I was gonna get rid of anything, I'd probably get rid of this. But the holy water has been doing crazy work. I think it's really 6 of one, half dozen of another. Oh, I need health in a bad way. I don't think this game's gonna give me health. Get him, Legolas. Oh, I love you, holy water. Let's never fight. Never fight again. Always on the same team, you and me. Oh, no. I was too close. Fucking third Shinigami. I caught that just in time to look over and see what was what. Between you and Spockers hitting me up with a play of Heroes tonight, man. The first week of July is off to a screaming start. Good grief. Third Shinigami. I am ridiculously thankful. Maybe 2023 is trying to turn itself around, huh? I don't want to put words in its mouth, but yeah, thank you so much. Good grief. Yeah, it is nice to have a Castlevania-themed item on the Castlevania-themed level. Thank you so much, Third Shinigami. I'm still always pleasantly surprised. Got him. I'm always pleasantly surprised and still kind of stunned when that happens, even years and years and years later. Not that I'm not counting on it at this rate. I am counting on it these days to like pay my bills and whatnot. But it's still kind of low key shocking to me that it ever happens. What the hell? I guess he threw a bone at the last second. Shinigami, is there anything you want to put that towards on the big board? Ooh, Cyberpunk. Yeah, I'm starting. So I found myself. Okay, listen. I watched season 3 of The Witcher on Netflix so far. I didn't think I was going to. It's pretty good. If it's Cavill's last season, it'll probably be my last season. But I got to admit, it's pretty good. This one's way better. Maybe it's just that season 2 was so bad, but season 3 is damn near enjoyable. It's made me go back and watch old Witcher 3 clips when Amber and I are comparing notes because she read the books and I played the games. So she'll tell me stuff that's like, oh, that's straight out of the books. And I'll go, oh, really? In the games they handled it like this. And I'll go find a clip. And as I've started doing that and as I've started kind of like watching all that unfold, it's made me go, man, I've heard Cyberpunk is in a downright playable space now. And it makes me want to play Cyberpunk. That's not going to be a food shop, but I do feel like I need to see what's over there. You bitch! He just turned my shop into a whole bunch of coins I can't spend on anything. Cyberpunk's pretty sexy, to be honest. Good story, great voice acting, fun personal choices. Keanu's amazing in it. Yeah, see, it's finally, now that it's finally at a place where it's like playable and enjoyable. Now I'm ready to open up my heart to it, you know? I was scorned for the longest time. And I mean, like, obviously I dodged a bullet here, but I didn't know that at the time. I asked chat if I could play it as a day one game. And I was scorned by the fact that chat just straight up told me no. I had never had chat just like I put it on the spreadsheet when it first came out. Oh, he got me. Damn. I gotta stop playing with my health like that. I threw it up on the spreadsheet, and I was like, we'll gauge it and just kind of see what everyone's take on it is. And I put it in at like, I don't know, like $1,500 or something like that. Not a penny, not a dollar put towards it on day one. Our first ever day one game became Elden Ring half a year later. Psycon asked me if I would press up on the directional pad because that's how you interact with it on Symphony of the Night. It is not doing anything. But I promised Psycon if I saw this again, I'd press up on the D-pad. This is gonna be Richter's. Yeah, Richter's Exchange. Konami code? I can try it. Don't judge me, it's been a minute. As it up, up, down, down, left, right. BA start. That's the Konami code, right? It's been a minute. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. Yeah, nothing. I got nothing. Do y'all say the letters, or do y'all say Heb? You say H-E-B or Heb? I do not have any nearby. I didn't know about those until my Texas friends started telling me about them. H-E-B, gotcha. Now seems like a good time to play Cyberpunk. DLC on the horizon, get up to date on it. Oh, I don't know that I'm gonna get to it before, I mean, like, I'd have to jump it ahead. Even if it got finished today, I don't think I'd get to play that game until this time next year. Chat would have to ask me to essentially jump it ahead in line, which I'm okay with, but I don't know, like, I'm a servant of the people.
Me.
I had a feeling. Oh, okay. I believe you. It's not like I'm gonna be able to stun him with thrown objects all that frequently. I'm not gonna be able to hit more than... It crits after 3 arrows are stuck in it. I'm doing it. I love both those things so much, the quick fire bow and thrown objects. But I think we gotta start thinking about how we're gonna push damage out. I think that's it. Ugh. I have no health to speak of. This is gonna suck. I knew getting whittled down on that last floor was gonna come back to bite me. I still have the stun grenade, and I still have holy water. I'm gonna have to play like a... I'm gonna have to play out of my mind to make this work. And I don't know that it's gonna happen. But I'm gonna try! I never skip this. Hey, I finally found the muscular guy in blue. Belmont, blood of my enemy. Are you his ally, interloper? It doesn't matter. You enter my castle uninvited. You'll pay dearly for this affront. Uninvited? It's you who appeared out of nowhere with all your horrible monsters. Perhaps the same could be said of all bosses. I'm not much of a human anymore, but this Richter was a man worth saving. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you. Now you will die. Oh, that didn't... You ever not jump over a thing before? That sucks. I'd like to hold the heal, please. No, I was covered in shields. I was shielded, you dickbag. You can't roll through that. Whatever. Ugh. I keep trying to find the build that feels right. I'm also learning this fight while trying to learn weapons I've never seen before. I haven't gone in there. I don't think I've gone in there yet with a monstrously overpowered build. Not yet. At some point, I'll find something that's just, like, devastating.